Hey everyone, it's iTalkApple. Today's video is what is on my iPhone 4. I've made a video just like this in the past, so I'll have a link to that in the description because I'm only going to show apps in this video that I think are really worth downloading. Of course, everything on my iPhone I think is worth downloading because otherwise I wouldn't have downloaded it. But I'm only going to actually launch the apps that aren't like #1 in the App Store, apps that I really, really love. So thank you in advance for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what your favorite iPhone apps are, and enjoy the video. Alright, so this is my home screen. You can see that it looks pretty much exactly the same as it looks when you first take your iPhone out of the box. I did make a few changes. I have a utilities folder with just some more Apple apps and Find My iPhone, this iHome sleep app because I use an iHome alarm clock, and to set the alarm you actually have to download this app, and I can actually also track like my sleeping hours and things like that, so it's pretty cool. I also have Wikipedia just for Wikipedia. Dropbox is a must-have app. It is a web app. You can download it on your Mac or PC and on your iOS device. And I use it for school, so if I'm working on a document, I put it in my Dropbox folder so it automatically updates and syncs so I can update it when I'm at school and at home. And it's really useful. I can also read documents using my iPhone. So for example, I have a study guide about Hitler in World War II for history. So even though the study guide isn't finished and I don't want to print it out yet, I can read it on my iPhone. I also have Twitter and Facebook, and then I've got a folder for news. I'm going to show you a couple of these apps. Pulse is definitely my favorite. It might just be my favorite app on my iPhone right now because I use it every day on the bus or when I'm bored at home just to read articles from different websites. It pretty much uses RSS feeds, and so you can have different pages. I've got home, tech, and social has like YouTube videos and Facebook statuses and stuff. And so for tech, you can see I've got feeds from Engadget, Mashable, Lifehacker, Mac Rumors, Macworld, all these websites. And if I see article that I like this Canon Rebel T3 review, I can read it. I can also post on Facebook or Twitter or something. I can just slide this way to read the next article. It's really easy to navigate. And if I want to edit it, I can hit the plus button down here. They've got featured sources. You can browse different categories, search, and even use your Google Reader account so you can get all the RSS feeds from Google Reader. So that's Pulse. It's a free app, and you can also get it on the iPad. Reader is another RSS feed reader, except for this one just uses Google Reader, so you need to have a Google Reader account. So for example, this website Smoking Apples is a really good site, and I like it. So see, I can just read this article. I just really like the interface of Reader, and it's not free, but I think it's probably worth it if you're really into RSS feeds. And they also have a Mac app, so it syncs with the Mac app. And my Game Center ID, if you want to request me, sorry I haven't gotten around to like 58 people, is Amanda A. So you can request me on Game Center. So you can see I've only got one page of apps because I like only one page of apps. I don't like having too many. Of course, I do have a ton of apps in here. I keep everything in folders, and these apps up here are actually all games, and these are the games that I use the most. I kind of switch these out every like couple of months because I kind of go through obsessions with games. So right now it's Tiny Wings, Fruit Ninja, and Textropolis. Those are the games that I'm always playing. Tiny Wings is definitely a great one because it's so simple but so addicting. Fruit Ninja, I'm sure everybody knows about. Textropolis, I'll show you. So you have names of cities and you try to make words from the names of the cities. So for example, Kingstown, I'll just show you some words that I've made already. If I type the letter N, you can see some words that I've found, or T. And you get different stars. So for example, for Singapore, you can make 351 words from Singapore, and I've made 126. And every time you make a new word, your population goes up. So that's what that number is up there. Anyways, it's really useful for actually learning new words because it gives you the definition every time you actually find a word. I've got a photography folder. I will have an annotation right here. Click that if you want to see what I think are the best photography apps for the iPhone. So I made a video going over some of these apps in depth, but my favorites are Hipstamatic, Camera Plus, and Instagram. Oh, and this 360 panorama app is really nice too. So here's the first games folder. I'll give you a chance to look at the apps that I have here, because I'm not going to go over all of them. Obviously, Cut the Rope, everybody knows. I'm going to show you Logic Gamebox because it's a really fun app with a bunch of mini games, and they're all kind of puzzly games. So for example, I'll show you, well, parking lot, everybody knows. I'll go to level 2, and you just move the cars out of the red car's way and try to get through the parking lot. And there's tons of levels. Another good one is Land a Panda. This is the light version, but it's good enough for me. So this is like a combination of Cut the Rope, Angry Birds, and Mario. I'm gonna hit play, and they also have an iPad app. I'll go to level 3 because it's easy, just so I can demonstrate. And the object of the game is to get the panda to its girlfriend and collect all the coins. So I'll hit this balloon, can shoot the cannons, and success. So that's a fun app, and it gets really hard really fast. Another good one is Trainyard Express. Check that out. My other games folder, one of my favorites in here is Ramp Champ. It's kind of like skee ball, but not really. It's like the same idea. You shoot the ball and you try to get as many points as possible, but there's different themes. So here's an example, Molar Madness. I really like the interface. I'm just going to shoot these balls as fast as I can so I can show you. Okay, so you get these tickets, and this is a really nice feature. You can like pull the ticket out, and there's just so much attention to detail. You have goals on every level. You can get prizes with your ticket. So here's some loot that I have. So it's a really fun app. And another good one is Flight Control and Harbor Master. I'm not going to show those to you guys because they're pretty popular. Here's my other games folder. I've gone through all of these in my other What's on my iPhone 4 video. So this, for example, Skee Ball is just a traditional skee ball app. Paper Toss is a free app, but it's really addicting. Traffic Rush is a great one. And I've got puzzle games. Fishtropolis is like Textropolis, but with fish names. Field Runners is a tower defense game. Obviously, these are all kind of puzzle-ish, maybe. Uno, everybody knows Uno. Jenga is a really great game if you have an iPad. It's nice on the iPhone too, but it's probably better on the iPad because it's such a big screen. And it makes great use of the gyroscope. And then P.O. Blocks, or P.O. Blocks, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's kind of a puzzle game. So you try to make 3 in a row by dragging these little blocks over. And you can get combos and stuff. And then I've got Useful, which is just a folder with some useful apps, I guess. So like Shazam for finding new music. If I hear something on the radio and I don't know what it's called, I use Shazam. Simple Note actually syncs with Notational Velocity on my Mac, and it's also a web app. So I always have my notes with me. And when I say notes, I don't mean like school notes. I mean like things I jot down. I keep video ideas in there. so it's confidential. Yeah. Yeah, so that's useful stuff. Entertainment, just some entertaining things that I barely go into this folder actually. Shopping apps, just like Amazon, app shoppers, useful to see when apps are like discounted and stuff. I've got a social folder which just has like Tumblr, Foursquare I don't even use, 8-bit I don't even use, so. Educational just has the app that I have for school, like the official school app for me. And then I've got a folder called free/random with just games and apps that were free on the App Store at one point that I downloaded for free that I wanted to try out. Mega Jump's a good app. So is like Drop Zone is surprisingly addicting. So yeah, that is what's on my iPhone. I only went over a few apps in detail because those are the apps that I thought were like really worth going over. Please go out and download Pulse. It's like amazing. I love it. By the way, I actually did pick a winner for my Flare giveaway, which was an app review for the Mac that I made last week. And I contacted the person. I didn't want to make a whole video devoted to a giveaway because, I don't know, I just thought it was a waste. So yeah, that person, if they don't respond, I'll pick a new winner and I'll contact the new winner. Anyways, yeah, like I said, thank you very much for watching and see you in my next video.